I have a really big pet peeve that I have to share in today's gameplay commentary, and this is one I've dealt with for a long time, and I'm now going to put a spotlight on it because that doesn't put a giant target on my back or anything. And that is the "why are you complaining, why are you still playing this game that irritates you" comment trope. The people that write this shit don't realize that YouTube is not a normal activity. YouTube is a place where I try to create creative, entertaining, funny, thought-provoking, interesting, hopefully, content to you guys. Sometimes that's in the form of a live gameplay, sometimes that's in the form of me playing with friends, sometimes it's in the form of making a shitposty video full of memes and garbage, sometimes it's bringing real-life things to light through video games or while video game gameplay runs in the background. My channel contains a lot of shit. And sometimes I do rants. It is content that I provide that a lot of people like. A lot of people like to hear rants. Now, am I someone that loves to sit and watch rants? No, but what I found out is I love to do them. So I might rant about a game I'm not enjoying, or a game that I want to enjoy, or a franchise that I do like that is doing things that I disagree with. I've gone back over my videos and really asked myself, am I being obsessively hateful? And if you look through my videos, you'll find that I'm really not. The one thing I don't make abundantly clear in my videos is that I hate hating video games, and I hate disliking video games, and I hate not playing them. Basically, if a Call of Duty comes out and I'm not interested in it and I'm complaining about it, I'm usually upset that I don't enjoy it, not because the game is inherently evil. But I get these comments all the time, a lot of them are about Call of Duty, and it says, "You never seem to say anything positive about Call of Duty, why don't you play something else?" Okay, well, first of all, I'm running a channel where I need to provide content. Part of my content is rants. So, you know, it's an endless supply of rants? Video games that I wish I liked but don't because of various reasons. That is a form of content. If you say a Call of Duty sucks rant, or why this was my least favorite Call of Duty, or why I liked this one and then ended up hating it, if you see that in a title, do not click on it. Also, just because I do a whole video on, let's say, Call of Duty World War II's progression, loot, grinding system, and the inherent issue of its time period, that doesn't mean that I hate the game in its entirety and I can't have fun in it and I don't load it up occasionally and have a good couple of matches with my friends. I'm just complaining about an aspect of the game. I think every game has at least 100 aspects I could talk about, and when I do a rant, I usually touch on about 4 or 5. So between me not fully hating a game just because I'm complaining about it, unless the video specifically states, "I hate everything about this game, kill it," and also the fact that I need to create content. This is content, it's entertainment, it's something to make you think, or laugh, or to waste time while you eat a bagel, I don't care. If I feel a little bit of burning in my gut about an issue, let's say Call of Duty World War II's stupid unlock system for weapons and how it has no originality and doesn't intrigue me to play the game because I've said before, I have to play over 400 plus matches to get all of the DLC weapons. On a game that only has 9 base maps that are very static, which doesn't bother me in and of itself, but when I have to play 400 matches to get all of the content they're adding in, that sucks. Why not give me specific challenges for each gun that I can go after, like in Battlefield or like in Infinite Warfare? So just because I'm complaining about that, that doesn't mean I hate the game, it's garbage, I don't like it, and I'm gonna roll around in shit and complain about how it smells. Also, the irony of complaining that I'm complaining is hilarious to me. You are in a comment section, you create no content, you provide no entertainment value to people, and you're telling me to stop complaining, and complaining about how I'm whining. Are you kidding me? I liked Advanced Warfare because it was such a breath of fresh air when it came out, but over time it became aggravating. The pacing of it, the weapons, the lack of Sledgehammer's abilities, like balancing a single assault rifle apparently was outside of their realm of abilities. All of it weighed on me a little bit. That game still had great prestige incentives, it incentivized me to grind, and I got to the 30th prestige and enjoyed doing so. Black Ops 3 is a game that I think started off really solid, it just needed a lot of polishing, and then it just added a bunch of crap on top of it. I have more melee weapons than bug fixes, and it's ridiculous. I still got to max prestige level 200 something and have the highest camo, which is the Into the Void camo. And Infinite Warfare, I expected to hate because I was tired of advanced movement Call of Duty, but when I got my hands on it, I was intrigued by all the gadgets and weapons and interesting things to play with. And even though I was fatigued on that style of Call of Duty, the constant post-launch content that came out kept me interested because of the way the post-launch content was implemented. I loved Modern Warfare Remastered for private matching with my friends and enjoying good nostalgia, but sitting and getting competitive in the multiplayer was terrible because of the 10 Hz tick rate and the balance that only made sense in 2007. Seriously, stopping power M16 is better than any sniper, I'll fight you on it. And then after the first initial patches for Call of Duty World War II, you have a very solid, well-running, especially on the Xbox One X, well-running Call of Duty game. World War II Call of Duty game. But that's really all it is. It's a well-running, well-oiled machine. It's not an interesting or intriguing machine. So that's my nuanced approach. It's not, I hate these games and I like these games. I might simplify it that way to some people, or in some videos where I'll say I just don't like this, but that doesn't mean that the game is bad. There's probably a couple of reasons. So the reason this is a pet peeve of mine is that in order to complain about me ranting or say stuff like, why do you even play COD? You don't seem to like it. You have to ignore a lot of other factors to get to that conclusion. And I know you're thinking, Boom, why are you complaining about this? Well, you go back to the beginning of the video, I'm pretty sure I used the words pet peeve. And if I didn't say them or you didn't catch them, I'll say them again now. This is not an issue. I'm not quitting YouTube because of this, but it's a pet peeve. It's like when you're talking to somebody and you mess up a word, and let's say you go to say door and you say dar, and they're like, huh, dar, 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 you said dar, and they interrupt you and throw off your train of thought because you misspoke. That's a pet peeve. I'm not gonna not be friends with somebody because of it. But it's like, yeah, I misspoke. Why are you interrupting my conversation because I said the wrong thing? Why is that the peak of comedy for you, you insecure son of a bitch? Haha, this guy made a mistake, and I do it to other people as well. It's, again, it's a more nuanced thing, but you have to read the room before you do it. If somebody's going on an actual complaint or rant or tangent, or they're trying to get to a point and you're interrupting them because they misspeak, you're fucking with the entire melody of the conversation. You're a bad note in a melody of conversation. Shut up. See, that's what I mean. It's a pet peeve. And on YouTube, we share pet peeves. We talk about our least favorite foods. We talk about our least favorite video games. We talk about the things we would change in our favorite video games. I like some games out of the Call of Duty franchise, and other ones I either grow to dislike from the beginning, love from the beginning. I don't know. It's nuanced. It's not as simple as I can put into a 20 to 10 minute video. Why are you clicking on my rants? Why are you clicking on Call of Duty World War II is going to lose its player base, and then be like, what the fuck, he's saying all these negative things? Somebody even said, like, I don't know how he plans on growing his channel based on negativity. Hello, it's YouTube. In fact, if I was more negative about more things, I'd probably have more subscribers. People love a ranting bitch. People love it. No one wants to talk about YouTube as a place where people are creating content entertainment and maybe put on a persona or over-exaggerate things so it's interesting to the listeners and viewers. But that's exactly what it is. So yes, I will do a rant, and the rants, in my mind, are to get you thinking, or get you laughing, or to let you know that somebody out there agrees with you. I'm not trying to piss anyone off. I'm not trying to make people feel bad for liking a game. In fact, this whole idea of, why is this mean person in this video saying things and complaining? I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind. This whole mentality kept me from making a video recently, but I'm probably gonna upload it anyway. I had a rant recorded called Star Wars Battlefront 2, a game for stupid people. Now, throughout the video, I make sure it's very clear that you are not stupid for liking Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm talking about the newer one. You're not stupid for liking it, but the way it was made was for the lowest common denominator of gamer. But I realized there's no way to sell it to people without looking like an asshole, because people don't think about it as content or entertainment. They don't see it as one person's perspective. They see it as an attack. This is why you don't identify with things. I mean, we all do, but you have to realize that you're doing it, and you have to separate yourself from the fact that you're doing it so that you can interact with other human beings. I'm going to say things you don't agree with. I'm going to dislike things or aspects of things that you like. That is how humans work. So yes, this video is about the pet peeve on people commenting on my rants, complaints, or analysis videos where they're like, whoa, this guy's being so negative. Like, oh god. Yeah, I am. I'm not gonna shy away from it. Life is not positive. You can have a positive outlook, you can seek positive things, but life is not inherently positive. And sometimes to get to the positive, you have to shine the light on the negative. You have to understand that certain things could be done better, certain things are good, certain things are bad, certain things hurt people, certain things help people. You have to have the yin with the yang. That's how my mind works. So yes, I will complain about an aspect of a Call of Duty game while still playing it and enjoying it. I will praise a Call of Duty game for an aspect and then not maybe play it all the time. So, in conclusion, stop clicking on shit that's gonna upset your identification you have with a video game or piece of media. Stop it. You look ridiculous. See, here's the thing. If you think I look ridiculous complaining about this in an 11+ minute video, just realize how ridiculous you'll look if you sat till this point and then decided it was worth your time to tell me, the content creator, that they're completely off base. Go watch some other videos that you'll agree with or are more palatable to you. Thank you. Goodbye. But really though, you guys can leave me feedback about this. What's your biggest pet peeve when you see comments on YouTube, whether it's on your own channel or someone else's? What do you think about liking and disliking aspects while not fully dismissing the whole thing? Let me know what you think and leave it in the comment section below. I like feedback, I just don't like people bitching about the fact I'm bitching. Yes, the video's a rant, it's a complaint, it's a problem I'm having with something. Fuck off.